Yes, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we need this one. We need several of those here. Okay. Good morning. 22nd of July, it's Friday. We still have 3 stages of this year's Tour de France. I'm preparing our little event in Italy from tomorrow on, the Giro Dolomiti. But yeah, we should focus a little bit on the guys, on our boy group in France. What happened yesterday? We had a really tough as always, but the Tour de France is really tough, a really tough mountain time trial, and we were a bit surprised because when Tom Dumoulin arrived on the finish line with 40 seconds advantage of Thomas de Gent, which is a pretty good climber and time trialist as well, we thought, hey, wow, 3rd stage win, crazy, wow. And then he mentioned immediately, this has been a pretty good time trial from my side, but in the end, if I analyze my data, I don't think the average power will really finally end up with a stage win. Because Froome can do it even better, he mentioned, and we said, impossible, there can't be anybody going up that hill, that mountain that fast. And in the end, surprisingly or not surprisingly, Froome once again did it and really showed that he's unbeatable in this year's Tour de France. We will see what happens in Rio. It was a sign, sure, because Froome is always pushing closer to his limit in the stages as Tom Dumoulin has to do. He was pretty much focusing on yesterday's time trial. So yeah, I guess these two, maybe Nelson Oliveira, we will see, but those two will be, I guess, my candidates for the gold medal in Rio. Yeah, Lude, once a bottle bringer, always a bottle bringer. Still my job, take care of my Gran Fondo guys and maybe help them a bit through the Dolomites in Italy. Yeah, what will happen today? From our point of view, Giant-Alpecin, we still have Warren Barguil as our little gun in the pocket. He tried to do GC, we all know that, and he in some way failed. That's at least what he said, and I guess now he has enough time difference towards the yellow jersey, and we will see a pretty aggressive and really focused Warren Barguil today and tomorrow. We hope that Simon Geschke and Warren can really make it, one of them into the breakaway today or tomorrow. There are 2 pretty tough stages coming up. The heat will play a big role again, and yeah, once again, fingers crossed. I really hope that Simon or Warren are able to keep up in the breakaway and can do it to the finish. Maybe those 2 guys still have a chance to go for a stage victory. Ask Lude, what's the difference in between a Gran Fondo or a hobby rider and a competitive orientated amateur and the pros? And a bit of feedback from our Gran Fondo team. I think the biggest challenge is to find the right dose to do a good and proper training and to do a nice increase of and to gain an increase of performance with the difficult background of having family and job. I mean, the pros, they can fully concentrate on their cycling job, and in the days when they are not racing, they are in altitude training camps. They are really doing everything, preparing everything just to be as fast as possible and to do a good job on the bike. And we have to wash and carry bikes. We have to do movies. Daniel, my little gay cameraman behind the camera. So you always have to find the right solution. As a cyclist, I guess it's still not that difficult. Yesterday I met a guy, he's triathlete, he has a family, 3 children, is a doctor and triathlete. And I asked him if he has more hours per day than all of us. And he said, yeah, it's awful to have this kind of hobby. But I guess this is the biggest difference. I can only say the most important thing, www.radlabor.de. Ask Tim Böhme, a good friend of mine, and he will create a perfect training plan which fits to your normal life. Thanks for watching. Fingers crossed for our Giant-Alpecin boy group. Will be a hard and tough day today in the Alps, but for sure we can make it. Thanks for subscribing to our YouTube channel, and as you can see, even a Mini is a spacey family or cycling car. See you on Monday.